St. Thomas More, the word I like to use, it's a second home. Even the student center is a 100-year-old house. So it's a refuge, it's a safe place. And then over time, they know it's a place of peace.
I came in as a freshman and I felt like I was missing something, but I didn't know what it was. And so I thought, oh, well, I haven't done the college scene thing, the party thing. So I'll try that, see if that's what's missing. It wasn't very fulfilling. I thought, well, okay, what else is there? It's hard not to encounter St. Thomas More. They live their faith very radically. And I was invited into a Bible study. Witnessing that community and just all of these students, all these young people who are exactly like me, and they're joyful and they're living their faith radically. And that made me realize the only thing that I can take with me into the next life is how I live my faith on earth.
Everyone you meet, you have the biggest thing in common, which is your values. And that's a beautiful thing. Like, people are so different here, and there's so many, majors you would never meet these people if you weren't at the center. But you have the biggest thing in common, which is your faith.
What set this campus apart from other campuses was the Catholic space here and the community here. Anything that STM's putting together, I'm usually always there. During the day, I always come up here and just study in rooms like this.
My ties to St. Thomas More originated years ago when my 7 boys all went through Carolina. I like to go to Mass with them. And then when my grandkids started at Carolina, little by little, they'd all call me Grandma and Grandma. And then pretty soon kids started calling me Grandma. And before you knew it, everyone called me Grandma. When you come here, you feel something special walking in here. Just to see those kids, it brings me to tears. If these kids go out and spread all over the world, we're going to have a beautiful world.
The Catholic campus ministry here at USC has exploded. When you're at a campus ministry that has had 3 priests over 25 years, each bringing in students and young people in really strong, passionate, committed ways, and now the end result is that we are out of space. And all of these great things mean students want to be here, they're excited to be here, and they are here a lot. And our kitchen has 1 stove and 1 refrigerator and 1 sink. When we have students showing up to Mass and showing up to Mass and showing up to Mass, and then we have a church that seats safely 175, so Father Williams adds a 5th Mass.
We have 5 masses on the weekend. The middle 3 masses are always over capacity. And so now they're used to either me or the deacon walking up to the front and being like, you gotta squeeze. People from the inside squish to the outside so we can have room to fit all these people. And then as I walk out, I always say, welcome to St. Thomas More, and then everybody kind of chuckles. And then the overflow. Right now, the largest room we fit people is 12 people.
The biggest thing that I fear is we do Mass in an old garage, right? So it's very small. I've witnessed students coming up, not being able to find a seat and then turning away. And it's we don't know if they'll come back. And that's not just a student that we've sort of lost to the community, it's also a soul that might have lost eternity. Knowing that if that were me freshman year, I might not have come back. I might not be where I am.
Sometimes people worry about the future. People are losing faith and people are losing their way. I wish that they could come and see St. Thomas More, because we are not. There are kids that are so hungry for faith. We just need a bigger place. What a great problem to have.
Our current generations have a responsibility to make sure that we continue on Jesus' mission and to evangelize the Catholic faith. The investment, I believe, will pan out for years and years to come.
It's time that we begin to build for the future. And so for us, it's time to envision something more. Welcome to the future home of St. Thomas More. So our university parish here, not even a block and a half that way is where we currently are. So this area here will be the parking lot, which is very exciting because we have no parking. People are most excited about that. And then at the top part of this section will be the new Student Center, the new Newman Center. And then as you move to the center of the lot, the church will come long ways, like jutting into this, the central part. Right now we're averaging like 225 students for our Sunday supper, our free meal after the 5 p.m. And our biggest room in our current Newman Center is 12 people. So they have to be outside on the patios and upstairs in the classroom and all everywhere. So that building principally will be for large programming, large talks, Sunday suppers. It's a great location. It's the last big plot of land available close to the university. So we're blessed to be able to have it. Now it's just having the resources to build. It takes space. It takes parking. Sadly, it's like, what do you need in order to like reach the souls of these kids? Parking. What do you need to be? I need seats. Like, that's how I have to be able to get them. You can only stand for mass for so long. Like, you don't get this opportunity to join this kind of mission, but once or twice in a lifetime that has the level of impact that this is going to have. So I just encourage people, listen, you want to actually give back and be a part of something that will change lives on lives on lives, it's time to envision something more.